Hi guys, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading. This is not zodiac sign specific. It might be your story. It might not be today. Let us say a quick blessing though, and we will find out, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, let us start off here. Let's use this traditional rider weight to start. Find out what's going on out there for you guys. Happy Saturday. We get the King of Swords in the reverse. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs or the genders that I call out. It's about the cards and the energy that they carry and the story that they tell. But the King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who they're definitely not speaking. They're not speaking their mind, or if they are, it's not coming out nicely. This is somebody, let's see. I have the Six of Swords here. This is somebody who's choosing to move on from a situation. Six of Swords can be about a physical relocation. I don't know if this is your energy or if this is someone around you. If you are, in fact, an air sign, you may just be in a tight spot right now. You may not be feeling like your best self. If this is somebody that's in your environment, this is somebody who maybe wasn't so nice to you, or I don't know, it's something that you're definitely wanting to move on from. It's possible that you could be relocating. The story of the Six of Swords is someone who takes everything that's of importance with them, and it's not very much. It's this is a minimalistic person in the sense that they are only taking the things that are going to be of benefit to them in their new life in some way. This is someone who is pushing off from murky, shallow, algae-infested waters and pushing off into calmer, wider seas, right? Something that's more profitable, something that's more beneficial. It's a new start. It's a fresh start in some way. I have the Four of Cups in the reverse. This was very present in your pre-shuffle energy as well. The Four of Cups in the reverse is somebody who doesn't want what they've been offered anymore. This is somebody who feels like they've lost enough of themselves in this situation to know that they don't want to do that anymore. The Four of Cups is someone who's, whenever it's in the reverse, this is someone who's all of a sudden reminded of who they are, who they want to be, who they want to be in the future. This is someone who's quite frustrated with where they've been for the past who knows how long, and they're sick of it. They're tired of it. They're tired of waking up and looking in the mirror and seeing the same thing every day in themselves. They're tired of looking out the window and seeing the same view every day. This is someone who wants something vastly different, and it feels like it's time, it's past time. I have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. What did I say? It's past time, right? So the Ten of Wands is somebody who's fighting an uphill battle. They can't do it anymore. They're stressed out. They can't keep it together anymore. Whenever it's the Ten of Wands in the reverse, this is the cart's already spilled over. We're already off in the ditch here. This is somebody who's saying, you know what? I've already made this decision. I made this decision weeks ago in my head. I just wasn't telling people about it. Now I am. And it's time to cut ties is what I'm hearing. I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which was also present in your pre-shuffle energy. Ace of Wands in the reverse is like a torch being doused in a bucket of water. Everything that you felt passionate about before, you don't anymore. Everything that you were driven to do or be in the past, you don't feel that way anymore. This is somebody who feels like the start that they were planning didn't come to fruition, and now they just want to bail. They want to move on. They want to get over this. They want to leave this situation. I don't know if you were burned in love. I don't know if this was a financial thing or a career thing, but this is somebody with that Ace of Wands in the reverse. They say, I don't have it for this situation anymore. I'm not interested. I don't have the energy for it. Now I've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who doesn't want to put their heart into it anymore either. This is possibly someone who has experienced a broken heart in some way. Maybe this is what kept you there as long as you stayed. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I don't know if you've been afraid of breaking someone else's heart within this situation with you moving on. But when we've got the King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I mean, that's just not a good situation for anyone. No one here is happy. No one here is healthy. No one here is feeling balanced. And I think that you've put all these puzzle pieces together. And at the very center of your reading so far is that Six of Swords, which is that physical relocation. And I've got the Nine of Swords that comes out on its side. This is somebody who says, I don't want to experience any more anxiety, any more stress, any more sleepless nights. This can be actual nightmares, something like that. This is somebody who's put off making this choice because they were afraid of hurting someone else, possibly. it's just too much for whoever's here. 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, that's too much for anyone. All right, let me get a couple more out with this deck and I'll clarify with another. I've got the Hermit in the reverse. Shoot. The Hermit in reverse is somebody who says, man, if I'd only known then what I know now, boy, would I have made different choices with myself, with my life, with my heart, with my time, with my energy, with my money. The Hermit in reverse is somebody who's kind of kicking themselves because you weren't expecting, when you started this situation or this relationship, you weren't expecting for things to go the way that they have. And now you're faced with a lot of cleanup. You're faced with a lot of emotional debris. You lost part of yourself. You feel like you lost part of yourself. I don't think you actually did, but I think you feel like you lost part of yourself in this situation. The Hermit in reverse is someone who's being asked to, it's kind of like a come to Jesus moment, right? This is somebody who's had things fall apart enough that the only thing left to do is to pray about it. It feels like you've gone there, you've gotten there, you've done that. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, incidentally, if that matters at all. Let me clarify here. Let's use this Deviant Moon Tarot to clarify. We've got the Queen of Cups again. So that's the second time out for the Queen of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups in the upright position now. I have the feeling that you are someone who's very kind, very considerate, very compassionate, and someone who feels very deeply for other people. This would be someone who has given a lot of themselves. The Queen of Cups can be very nurturing, very motherly, doesn't have to be motherly, fatherly, something like that. Someone who's given a lot of their heart to a situation. And there comes a point when you have to take back your energy, take back control of your feelings and your emotions and who you allow into your life. And I think you have figured that out. I have the Five of Swords crossing that. And that is somebody who, and it's right on top of the King of Swords in the reverse. The situation you were in, there could have been full of verbal bullying or possibly gossip, or somebody who just really felt like they needed to win a situation. That could have been you. That could have been someone else involved here. There's someone who is saying, before we end all of this, and it feels like the ending is quite inevitable. We have someone definitely moving on from a situation here because they can't keep it up anymore. This is somebody who says, before we do this, I just need to know that you're going to be okay. I need to know that we can make peace with this. I need to know that it's not going to be like this anymore, that we can move on from this in some way. I have the Lovers card crossing that. Here's the thing, it feels like whoever I'm reading for, this is someone who's been being faced with a major choice in love. That's what the Lovers card represents. It's the card of Gemini, but it's about being faced with an all or nothing kind of situation. Are you all in? Are you all out? And that's kind of what you're up against here. And I got the Queen of Wands on that side. There was a lot of either creative passion or sexual passion in this relationship. And I think that kept you both together. Kept everybody together here for a certain amount of time. That Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You have several court cards here with that Lovers card here as well. There could be more people involved in this situation in some way. I got the Four of Pentacles, and I got the Queen of Swords in the reverse now too. Again, another court card. You got a lot of people on this table here. Four of Pentacles is somebody who felt like they needed to hold on to everything that they could, and now it feels like they're ready to let go. They're ready to give up. It's like time is of the essence here. Time is up. Our time is at a premium, is what I'm hearing you say. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Man, no one is happy in this situation. You got the King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and people are starting to get snippy with each other or act out in some way. There are starting to be a lot more arguments because it kind of feels like with this Lovers card, it is one of those all in, all out sort of situations. And it feels like you tried and you tried and you tried and you gave your heart and you gave your heart and you didn't mean to hurt anybody in this situation, and the other people didn't mean to hurt you in this situation. But it feels like there is this energy of it's time to move on. And I don't know, why do we feel that way? I mean, obviously with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands right there, we've got a lot of stress. We have a lot of anxiety. We have too many balls to keep up in the air is kind of what I'm hearing. Stretched too thin, perhaps. And I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not being on the same page, not being team players, not working well together as a team. This could be in your workplace. Three of Pentacles is definitely a workplace dynamic. When we have it in the reverse, it's very indicative of people who just cannot get along anymore, or they're just not functioning well together. And now I've got the King of Wands out here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. So the King of Wands sees something that they want and they go after it. I think that you were maybe offered a new position somewhere. You may be looking at a new relationship, something like that. King of Wands is very brave. This is somebody who wants to do the best thing for everybody. But they recognize that they have to do something else. They can't keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again. They've got to forge ahead. They've got to keep on making changes. They have to keep on evolving and ascending in some way. I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like you're ready to do it. I think you don't want things to get any worse than they already are. And this is somebody who says, I'm ready to make a decision about this. Can we move on from this peacefully? Because it's time. I'm not going to hold on to you anymore. I'd appreciate it if you would let me go. I'm ready to move forward because I don't think we can keep this up any longer. All right, this is someone who's definitely grown a lot over the last, I don't know, 6 months to 2 years is what I'm seeing here. This is someone who understands that they've, like I say, you've grown into yourself a lot, definitely bossed up in a way that you're much more comfortable with yourself. You're able to express yourself better than you have for many years in the past. You're someone who is no longer afraid, and you're someone, while you're still feeling like you want to be very kind, you don't want to hurt anybody in this situation, you know that if it's the right time, it's the right time, and it does feel like it's time to exit this situation. Stage left, stat. All right, this was your reading for the day. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hang in there. I feel like you know you're making the right decision for yourself. All right, have a great weekend, guys. I will see you tomorrow.